I've had a really unusual experience with Memento. The first time, I loved it. The second time, it annoyed me. But on this most recent rewatch, I finally came back around. Nolan fully embraces the nonlinear storytelling that started in following, but Memento takes the idea to a whole other level. It's ostentatious, and like I said, that did annoy me in the past, but it's also genuinely groundbreaking, incredibly clever, and most importantly, it serves the story. I won't get too ahead of myself here, but I don't care for Nolan's non-linear editing in some of his later movies because it often feels pointless. I can't say that about Memento. I actually think this is the best way to tell this story. Memento has a totally different vibe than anything Nolan made afterwards. The story is bleak, but Guy Pearce is so good and charismatic that you're completely locked in. Plus, he's trying to find his wife's murderer, so of course you're rooting for him. Then, by the end, when you realize he's deliberately lying to himself, you can't help but pity him. Honestly, I even empathize with him a little. The idea of lying to yourself just to create some sense of order in an otherwise chaotic world, or in Leonard's case, a chaotic mind, that's really compelling. It's also something that Nolan comes back to in a big way with Inception. Except Memento did it a decade earlier. I'm really glad I revisited this because it's better than I remembered, and the less I tried to follow every little detail, the more I enjoyed it. As Nolan's first real big idea movie, he swung for the fences and made something pretty special. It's not one of my personal favorites, partly because the editing still wears on me after a while, but also some of his later movies just excite me more. It's a really good film though, and it lands comfortably in the middle of my ranking.